Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for I Had Some Help. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. We're in standard tuning for this song, and at the beginning of the song we have some chords that are arpeggiated, as in single notes. We're going to go over those first, then I'll talk about how you can strum those chords a little bit later. So, at the start of the song, as you can see on the screen, we have a 0-2, and then we're going to have a 3-0-1, starting from the D, G, then B strings. After that, move that 3 up to the A string and play the 3-0-1. So it's taking the same idea, just moving one note up a string. Then we have an open string. We play the 0-1 yet again. Then we release that one to a 0 on the B string before playing G string open, D string, and then 2 on the D string. So the first part, the first half, is we then get a little bit of repetition with a small difference at the end. For example, the next bit would go like this. So you can see at the end we go from 0-1 up to 3, then there is this high number 3 to play. However, at the same time the guitar part is overdubbed, so it clashes with the to then start the guitar riff again, which we see at the beginning of the riff. So either play that note or start the riff again. You could try and play both. But yeah, that's going to clash a little bit. So I'm going to play through the full thing so you can see how it all comes together, and I'll play it nice and slow. That then repeats round a bunch of times, not only for the introduction, but for the verse. Basically, you're going to do that a load of times. Now, if you are interested in getting the tab for the introduction and what will be the guitar solo, plus the chord charts and the chords and the lyrics matching up for this song, head on over to Patreon. There is a link to that in the description, and just a couple of dollars saves you from trying to remember it or trying to write it out and potentially making a mistake. So check that out. However, we're now going to move on with the actual chords of the song. And the good thing about the rest of the song, if you want to just strum the chords, it's the same 4 chords over and over and over. So let's talk about those chords. We have an F major chord, which is 3 on the D string, 2 on the G, 1, 1 on the B. We then have a C major chord, which is 3 on the A string, 2 on the D, open G string, 1 on the B and an open E. We will talk about strumming and the structure in just a moment, but the last 2 chords begin with A minor, which is an open A string, 2, 2 on the D and G strings, 1 on the B, and an open E. And the last chord we need, G major, 3 on the E string, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0, and a 3 on the high E string. And believe it or not, those 4 chords are going to get you through all of the song if you decide to strum it rather than use the finger picking part. Now, an important thing to remember about these chords is that they are all anticipated apart from the first chord. All I mean by that is that the chords jump early. For example, hopefully you could hear the C, A minor, G. They all kind of felt like they were coming in early. That's what happens on the track, and we want to do the same. So I'm just going to play that slowly, and you can watch what my right hand's doing for the strumming. And when I go to those chords, I'm using an upstroke to keep it smoother. It fits in nicely with the motion that my hand is making. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it comes in on an and, which is usually an upstroke with your strumming hand. Now later on in the song there is a guitar solo. Now I'm going to use it on the acoustic. It is more of an electric guitar solo, but it'll still work the same way. So you can see the tab on the screen, and to play the solo we need to do this. We're going to have 8 to 7 on the high E string, going down to 5-3, again on the high E string. Then we have a 5-5 on the E to B, and then we have a 3-5 on the B to G strings. So if I count myself, and we have this 3, 4, 1. Then just before it repeats, we add in 3-5 on the B string, and then it has a almost direct repeat. So I'm going to play the full guitar solo. Here we go. 3, 4, 1. And you can see just at the end, instead of playing 5-5, I play 5. It goes from the 5 quickly down to 3. And then it resolves with fret 5 on the G string to end the guitar solo. Those are the main parts that's going to get you through the full song. And if you are interested in getting all the different parts for this song, so the tab for the introduction and the guitar solo, plus those chords and lyrics matching up, as well as the full structure of the song so you don't miss out any parts, like I said earlier, head on over to Patreon. Saves you from writing everything out, and it's only a couple of dollars. So feel free to check that out. And I'd also like to say thanks to the people on the screen. Those are my active patrons. They support me every month, and the moment this video goes live, they will get all our content immediately. So thanks to them for their support, and thanks to you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.